Going live today with the hardcore character. Let me actually do some tweaks real quick. Again, I keep fucking the title of the live streams. let me double check here. It is day 13. Locked it in, save that. Get some music going on my side. And then just talk through what's going on. So, last two streams we've been running the Mace Amazon builds. A lot of fun stuff that we're doing while leveling. Cleared through Act 3. I still have to do Act 4 on stream. Might do it off stream, we'll see. I talked a lot about why am I streaming and like all that last time we were on, and I feel like the best way to go is to treat it like a character we're putting, you know, progress towards, instead of, oh, let's do a restart, let's learn how to speedrun, all that shit. Instead, it's like, okay, this is 0.4. We've got our hardcore SSF character for 0.4. The goal should be getting this guy into endgame and arbiter and all that shit. And I think what happened was I have a bad understanding of, you know, how far I can go tier-wise on these maps. We pushed pretty quick to T15 because I wanted to get the highest base as possible. But we're still using a heavy gray hammer, and that's a huge fuck up basically. It's like the amount of damage we could be doing is up to double, I would guess. Probably not actually double. And then there's some quality of life we're missing, but a pretty significant boost in damage that we're missing out on right now, as well as our ascendancy kind of being bad. So these 4 points don't really get us much, whereas defensively, Avatar of Evolution and Reactive Growth are insane. But when it comes to, you know, how much value we were getting out of Smith Ascendancy or something else at this stage, it's probably way lower than it should be, right? If I wanted to go Elemental, maybe that's what I'm missing out on, and we could have been going for like an Apocalypse setup the entire time. But I feel like that would need Crown of Eyes, and we just don't have it. So instead, what we're going to end up doing is crafting on this piece of gear. So yesterday I played actually off stream for the first time in a while. We got a T2 hybrid, came with just stun duration, that's whatever. And we're going to go the route of deterministically farming for a, not Kurgle, Ulamon, I think it is Kurgle. We need an Omen of Black-Blooded, and then we already have the guaranteed to put it on a prefix. And what that is going to do is it's going to give us an insanely high chance of getting just flat increased fizz damage, but at the cost of reduced attack speed. And then I can just put points into... So we're already taking that skill speed there. There's some skill speed there. 6 points, and we can get all of the attack speed back. So that's the plan. It's going to be an insane damage boost. It's going to make everything way safer when it comes to hardcore. The thing that most people forget at times is, like, again, offense is defense in the way that, like, if you can clear enemies' rares, uniques in, you know, half the time or whatever, it's going to be way more worth it. We are also swapping over to using just 3 mods. So if you just go 3 mods on your maps, it still opens up 2 tablets. So I could just kind of pop them whenever. We have the Citadels set up. I'm going to wait till we get this weapon upgrade. And what that means is that we need to support all of our shit right now with Abyss. And let me double check. When it comes to Abyss, we have a chance to lead to the boss. So the goal is to hit this boss so that we can unlock more points. And the final one is going to take us a little while to get into. But this third, fifth, sixth set of points is super easy. These bosses are going to be really easy. And then we'll respec out of the boss nodes after that. So now that they're here, I'm trying to think where I want to go. Let's head over to Corruption, actually. That'll work. And I'm running the precursors just so that we hopefully get a guaranteed T15. There are some times where you don't. And I haven't fully figured it out, but I don't know if it's a bug or what. I did move some stuff around after last stream. I also almost died like 3 times off stream. I ran one of my Vaal temples successfully, and then another one unsuccessfully because I added just a ton of shit to it. I don't know what's going on with prices at this point in the league, but it does look like we're getting some weird values on certain pieces, like that perfect... Is it perfect dog? Perfect dog dropped like a Nullman orb. Kind of wild. Oh yeah, getting back to playing this character, getting like a very specific reason to be playing and streaming is, I think, a good call. So today is just all about getting a weapon upgrade, and then the weapon upgrade is going to open up the rest of the game. So what I ended up doing was I swapped my amulet, and I think actually we have room for an amulet upgrade as well. So weapon plus amulet today, if possible. The one we were using was really high spirit, and the only thing I was using that spirit for was just maximum life regen. The reason being life regen is giving us a bit of padding on the yes as we're running around, but if we're just mapping and farming and stuff, like, it isn't really a big deal. Also eventually looking for some what do we call it? Expedition tablets. Yeah, we'll see if I keep playing the Mace Amazon character. Definitely something I'd be willing to try again as well. Although, getting it to work in hardcore would almost definitely require some kind of hybrid setup. I'm done for any desecrated currency at this point. I think we have a few jawbones, but yeah, when it comes to the actual crafting we need, it's unrelated. We just need the omen that forces on the fizz mod for us. It's like a... I can't remember. I think there's 3 options. 4 options, something like that. Lightless Void, nice. So this is a boss fight. I think we'll be fine. The bosses I've had trouble with lately have been tied to like increased effectiveness. The stuff in the temple basically been really difficult after juicing it too much, like doubling their HP and shit like that. At the Shadewalker, holy shit. Not bad. I am looking for other, like, any gear upgrades at this point. I don't know how to craft ES very well, so we'll see. There's definitely being able to force on. Like, I guess we're just looking for flat, like a really high flat mod on any gear, because then we can essence on the rest. Oh shit. As long as there's not another Shadewalker over here, I think we're gonna be fine. Yeah, I definitely thought that was a different mob. Let's go back. Blink. Where is it? I also removed armor break. Let me maybe put armor break back on. Because armor break is how we're getting our endurance charges, and if I'm using... Okay. Alright, come on. Move. So I guess this is one of the worst setups for... Oh, okay. One of the worst setups for Shadewalker. It's on a mob that doesn't... It's got ranged. So it's not moving off of it. So this is when we'd want Thunder, we'd want Hammer of the Gods, but I ripped Hammer of the Gods off and we haven't been running Thunder for a while, so... Whatever. Yeah, I think we just got an Essence of the Echoes off of just some random shit. It wasn't even a rare or anything. Alright. I'm gonna do it. Just looking at the uptime on Scavenge Plating, it's just fucking awful without me actually having it on Rolling Slam. Perfect Jewelers? Hell yeah. Alright, blink, and then move around the corner to fight me. Because you can't see me. Come on. I feel like this mob type is not common at all, though it is interesting to see that I really like the mechanic on most other mob types. Oh, is it a moray? Oh, fuck that. That's why. Alright, actually, please, come on. There we go. Okay. No. Yeah, anytime it's off of it, it's using its invincibility move. Let me just fucking go in. Oh. Dude, it's chain blinking, too. So it looks like it's this specific combo that's super broken, and I feel like I've never really hit it. Kind of surprising. Okay, I got the stun off, but we don't have any going. It's going invincible. I'll think about how we're gonna add back in Hammer of the Gods. How's it going, dude? We are cruising tonight on the hardcore character, and we've just hit... It's not a wall, I'm just gonna skip it, but we have a random Shadewalker Lightless Moray that we can't we can't engage with. It's fucking rough. We got a boss, so boss should be easy. Not a Kulamak, but the third tier, so we can get a few more points here. I don't know what they were thinking with the Morays. It's pretty interesting. I wonder how many other mobs have invincibility mechanics. But the goal of today's stream is to get a weapon upgrade so that we can kind of like just blow past stuff like this. I'm installing a little bit too much on it, and we're actually going to go for the black-blooded setup. So a weapon with reduced attack speed. I thought I could just do it without, but it's just going to take too long of time for us to get a flat, really high damage increase fizz on a two-hander magic item. Maybe not too much time, but just an unknown amount of time. And this we can deterministically farm, get it going, and then just spec into some attack speed on the tree. Yeah, when it comes to bossing, we don't need Hammer of the Gods. Rolling Slam's doing enough work here. Oh! It didn't even register I was about to get the invitation. Huh. I don't want to kill him yet. We'll get the weapon upgrade first. I was playing a bit off stream yesterday, and character definitely almost died like 3 times. Going from the Amazon back to this guy and just like can't even. I did one of the temples successfully, and then the follow-up temple was like really terrifying. I added a bit too much efficiency. This is a double boss. I think the bosses are in the center of the map. Oh no, they're here. Cool. Try to get him in a corner. Felt like the stun duration there was like 0 for a sec. But got them both down. Should be guaranteed map drop. Good shit. And we cleared everything. Nice. We're going to unspec out of the boss points now on Abyss, and hopefully get a good setup when it comes to getting some omens here. So this is for an additional Abyss, as well as an Overrun. Rogue Exiles. More monsters. More Abyssal. So I think this is important if we're looking to get omens. So we're going to go that way. Oh, actually, if I wanted to specifically get Kurgle. There we go. Okay, so we're going to go left side straight to Kurgle. Wait.
Go on.
Hopefully this is the right way to do it. I guess we'll find out pretty quickly if it is.
We need to collect.
I also got another perfect jewelers, and I have no clue what I want to put it on. So I'm going to save it for now. Normally I drop it on hammer, but we're not running hammer at the moment, so...
Speed. Choose what you need. A useful trade. We need to collect.
Weapon upgrade. Oh yeah, you can see Omen of Resurgence procs. It was brutal. That was a rough time yesterday. All right. We'll keep the Abyss plus boss setup going. Actually, let's run double Abyss. Do I have it? I do. We'll run double Abyss. And just see how the map setup works out, because we don't have a lot of... I'm just hoping that we just get a T15 guaranteed from the boss. Yeah, I'm just hoping once we get this weapon upgrade, everything's going to go a little bit smoother. If it doesn't, I might need to make some changes to the character, basically.
A tidy sum.
Something I might want to look into is also getting some slow, whatever, the thing that makes it so you don't get slowed as much. I just want some quality of life on it at this point. Like, right now, I don't know why, but my character feels slower than normal. Or I'm just getting stunned or something. Something's a little off.
Good eye. Let's run this witch down. Don't give it a chance to recover.
I should also get for the final time, an understanding of what base types we're looking for, because I am a little confused on the chess piece, at least. Because this is showing Conjurers. There's also Death Mantle, I think.
Balance restore.
And Cryptic Leggings are okay.
Aye, one less beast. Rock time.
fuck was that? Oh, we got a Legion. Legion, but no Void. Oh, Amunam. Oh! Oh, so if we want... It just occurred to me that, the Giga high-end setup would be Amunamu's for the mod where it's the Void. Yeah, as you can see, our damage is pretty shitty right now. I don't know why. How's it going, Dragon? I've been running, give me a sec here. This is day 13, but I really don't put a lot of time in on a per day, so if I looked at how much played time we have, it's still gonna be pretty high for like an average player, but this is our like second major character for 0.4. Every league I like to start with Warrior. And I think the new tradition is going to be running hardcore SSF on a different class using a mace. And this league we went Druid, so it's been a lot of fun. SSF has made it a little bit hard to do some like cool stuff. And then hardcore has made it so that I'm like taking the game a little bit slower than I would have liked. Smith, at this point, I feel like we were cruising, and I was able to run like, you know, 75 to 100 like item rarity, and everything was going swell. With the hybrid setup that we have, I am fucking terrified in most maps. Like, you know, base clear is fine. Any mechanic with chaos I'm a little more worried about, and depending on if I need to like run really far across the map with no leech or whatever, it's RES tends to fall off, but it's been fun figuring it out, and I also don't think I have a good enough understanding of ES crafting yet, where once I get a better setup there, I think we can improve defenses a good amount. There was one piece of gear that I got off stream, and hopefully I can make it work, but we got a full ES 30% move speed boots. And right now we have hybrid gear, but on our boots, if they were full ES, they're way better than the hybrid setup. Le Mans. Oh, something else we lost was a bunch of accuracy, so that might be why our damage is looking a little rough here. Disintegrating Maul tier 5, okay. I saw somebody on Pewee Ninja do some crazy shit with Mace Druid as well. They were going for like a Thorn setup and it looked really cool. Yo, there's so many rares coming out of this, the abysses in this map. It's kind of sick. It's the wrong base type. Also, we're not dropping any omens, sadly. I need better loot. Oh! Oh! I'm not using my fucking loot filter. No wonder things changed. God damn it. Was it this one? I don't remember. My loot filter doesn't seem like it changed anything, actually. No POB right now, but just can snag it off PoE Ninja. I'll try to post that in a sec. Hybrid is really strong once you invest. Yeah, exactly. I don't have the ability to go Iron Bark yet, but I think really high ES plus Iron Bark. Plus removing the mod on Soul Tether would make for a disgusting comp. If your attack speed wasn't so low. Tech Slam. Tech Slam for clear, but on clear we're fine. Right now my damage is low for the a bossing setup, basically. Oh, Hyena. And I'm just kind of playing things safe right now. I have Armor Break on, Rolling Slam, so we get the guaranteed guaranteed scavenging plate uptime while mapping. It definitely does a number on a single target. Oh, more abysses, okay. 2 additional rares spawn from the... Yeah, okay. Our tablets might actually be Giga. I didn't even realize. I just need to get lucky one time with the mods on them. But yeah, all I'm looking for today is a weapon upgrade to make this all a little bit easier. So double mod, no. You've gone out. Thanks, bud. After the stream, I'll work on the loot filter. Getting up to T15s has made it so that basically everything shows.
A druid knows to travel light.
Alright. Any desecrated currencies, please. Yeah, Jawbone, sure. More Jawbones we get, I think. There's a chance we can craft it without Black-Blooded, but it's just taken so long so far to get the weapon set up there that I'm not holding out too much longer.
Gold is useless to me. Take it.
Oh my god. I take it back. They're just listening, man. They're just fucking listening to me. We don't need Black-Blooded. We don't need Abyss. Fuck Abyss. Now we just need, what, we hit a 2 and 3? Is that it? We're never gonna get a Sinestral? God damn it. So this is an Abrasion into... I think we have to go do Ritual. It's an Abrasion into double Suffix into Perfect Abrasion, and then hoping we rip the Suffix off. Or we don't do that, and then I use one of the Jawbones with an Echoes, and we try to go for Hybrid instead of Extra. Because this is guaranteed going to be better than our current setup, right? It's just the higher base type. Oh, yeah, and then we need... You know, we need 489 strength! We ain't got no fractures. Oh, fuck me, man. Oh, no. Strength. We're gonna have to go all the way down here. Means we'll probably have to unspec. Like, this, we're gonna lose out on so much quality here, dog. Oh, jeez. Where's my vertex at? It's got almost as much damage. Just straight up. Okay, before we craft any more, we're gonna have to go and do some rituals. These two seem fine. Did we get a T15? We did. Attack speed, chance to steal. Let's go up 1. That's fine. Good call. I don't know if we got a... I'll pull it up. Let me check. Is it up here somewhere? Druid 2 int applies to weapon requirements. Sorry. Wait, I don't think you can hear desktop sounds anymore. Where is this? What is this? Oh, it's a soul core. Into an item. Nah. It'd take less, we'd lose out on the increased fizz percentage or whatever. So we'll just go double ritual for a bit. I think we only have 4 ritual points. Oh, shit. It's the monkey map. I don't think the monkey can kill. Maybe you can. If this character dies, then I'll really be in a pinch. Oh, we're already getting frozen. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, there's that, I guess. I'm hoping this one does like a percent as cold, so it isn't 100% fizz, but I don't know, we'll see. Also, this map is looking terrible for ritual so far. So I might actually need to juice these maps again. I was running 4 mod for a bit. I might be down to try... I definitely will try one temple with a new weapon. Or it's... never mind. I don't even know... Okay, that weapon could turn into something on stream, but I kind of forgot about the strength requirement, so figuring that out is going to take a lot of effort, and most likely we're going to take a real big hit to our ES, is my guess, which is not what I want, so... Yeah, I don't know. Also, ritual on really tight quarters is a little rough. Druidic crown. I think that could be an upgrade. Might be what we're wearing. We also might have gear with strength on it that I'm not thinking of right now. It's a weird, pretty linear map, actually. Huh. Lightning damage shrine. That's nice. Boss is this way. Let's head this way. A Sacred Maul base over there as well. How much armor does the bear give you? I haven't looked into it yet. Smith is insane though. We got 1,300 juice from all four. And I mean, the omens are shit, so that's fine. So I'm just gonna grab... Damn. We're just gonna grab the 27. Howard's Legacy. Belt. We're still alive, man. So we're winning a little bit, you know? But maybe we're about to die to this monkey. We'll see. Woo! Fuck you. There's an abyss, or we gotta go back for essence somewhere. Yes. Up here. 100 armor per level. 30% applies to Ellie. 100 armor per level? Whoa, what? Level 10, it's 1,000 armor? No fucking way. I don't know, I'll take a look. The reason why we didn't do bear is because, one, it was already kind of similar to everything that we'd been doing, and then, two, I wanted, like, being more niche is more fun for me. Everybody and their mother was coming out with a fucking bear druid, Smith and Kitava, all that shit kind of setup. And, I want to keep figuring out Rolling Slam, at least at the start of every league, see if there's anything big that got changed, and then move on from there. Whew. But, alright.
Go on quickly.
Got a few of those helmets. None of these are, yeah. Oh, and then I did do a bit of cleanup on the dump tab, but like, there's still so much more that needs to get done. The 2 prefixes there are not bad. I'd be down to hit that to see if it got... Yeah, okay, whatever. I was gonna say to see if that got a yes, and then maybe try to chaos it up. Alright, keep going with the 4 mod maps. We will hit this corrupted in a bit. Let me check what points we have. Chance to be omens and then always S4, that's fine. Splinters, we have 66. We need to go up. We need another 40 to clear a T2. And I feel like it'd be a little scary to do. I don't think I've cleared anything T2 yet. Yeah, so I'm not going to push that too quick here. $2K armor, no investment. 2K armor, pretty good if it's base. I don't know if it's scales up or if it's just on top, but 2K's, yeah, really strong. I mean, when I hear 80K, I don't know what that means. When it comes to armor, it'd be kind of cool. Actually, I mean, this is a good moment. Like, I guess, what's your background? Are you somebody who does like homebrew builds, or were you following along and there's like a whole setup to it? Because like I'm like really surprised that Smith can get anywhere near those numbers, or like even needs to. I can pull up my character from last league and we can talk a little bit, but yeah, I think just having more info is good. We're getting hit with some lag spikes here. I think it's server. I don't think it's me. Stream seems fine. And we're good. And we're not good. What the? GGG, fix your game. Fix your game, GGG. Could be me. I don't think so, though. I mean, now's a good time I could jump over to the other character. Do you hit 80k armor with the body armor points, or do you just not take the body armor points and you go for a full body armor setup? Because if that's the case, that makes sense to me, but I just don't know if that's worth it. No, I know. I know the tip top, but like the idea that like anybody would go 170k armor on Smith just doesn't make any sense to me. Let's just swap over to the character. Are you hitting 170k by not taking Smith's masterwork? Do you just not take this and you go rare body armor? Because going for just a normal body armor, this flat doesn't get applied as like body armor, so something like this and then something like the mod on the amulet don't actually juice up the flat here. So this is just kind of like a generic, like pretty strong overall amount of armor that you get, but like Titan should be able to get way higher. And if you are taking Smiths, this character, 9k armor. Only 43% applies to Ellie. And then obviously the big differentiator here is the 90 max res. Clear the whole game. Okay, going rare body armor is interesting. I haven't done that yet on Smith, but it does. It opens up like the other builds. Like you could go fire spell on hit and temper weapon, and go for just chunking shit. Maybe not temper weapon. But if you're a druid, fire spell on hit probably does some crazy shit. Okay, maybe it was an instance thing actually. That was weird. Almost died. I kind of forgot about that. We logged back in with 0, yes. On a corrupted map as well, so things are going to spawn behind us. But yeah, I primarily played Smith, just no Druid. Just been Smith Maces for a long time, and then last league was me figuring out how much of anything you actually needed to clear the game, and it turns out we stalled for a lot longer than I realized. Our character, by the end of it, was able to, like, insta-phase Uber Arbiter to the point where we didn't need to do the fight or learn the fight. And then when it comes to this league, on my Smith on softcore trade, it was the first time when I practiced Arbiter fully, and we one-shotted on our first try after we had practiced in softcore, or like in standard for a little bit. That was a lot of fun, so I'm hoping to do that again going into hardcore here. I just don't know how long it's going to take for us to get... we have the citadels on our screen. I do want this weapon upgrade. It's going to take a while before we get enough strength, I think, but once we do, I think we can take base Arbiter pretty easily. And depending on how frustrated I get with this loot filter, I might actually change the loot filter on stream today, we'll see. Max rage and then armor scaling with rage is pretty sick. My setup that I wanted to do was going Crown of Eyes and going for like a bunch of increased spell damage. And then a bunch of rage scaling, because you can get increased spell damage from rage and then increase more spell damage from rage from the Ascendancy. But we'll see. Crown of Eyes is going to take a while. We have 0... I think we have maybe like 18 rarity, or 20... maybe 28 rarity right now, so we're not really getting too many uniques to turn into chance shards, and we're not really dropping many chance orbs, so... we'll see. I just need to make sure that I have targets to hit whenever we're on stream, and then slowly progress our character, because... for a while there, I forgot about it, and I was getting a little bored. I could look at doing some trial farming again. Could be fun. We did it last league, and it was had a good amount of fun doing it. Smith, the payoff, though, was insane, right? The 5%, 6% max fire res from a single jewel was just fucking crazy, but... it is. Okay, so... my damage right now is low because we're fucking missing. I need to fix that too. There's a few options to fix it, but I wasn't entirely sure until right there. Just anything that says evasive on it, man, we're just whiffing. For a while there we had double precision on, because we had enough spirit for it, and then I lost it, so... Maybe we go back to the other Amy and put it back on. Oh shit, it's Viper. It just registered. We killed the Spy Master, so Viper should be a joke in comparison, is my guess. But any amount of chaos on the energy shield is a little bit more damage. But she apparently just gets fucking deleted. There's one more ritual somewhere. And all we're looking for is a ritual that's either has a suffix omen or a double exalt omen. Either one of those we can start crafting on that weapon and try to hit the... What is it? I think it's a 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 chance to win. And we already whiffed once, so... You know, we're due. Nah. Mountain Splitter I wish, but the Fisher stuff I never really liked. They introduced is it just Volcanic Fissure? Is that all it's called? Whatever the one was last league. And I messed around with it a little bit, but it reminded me of like early D4. They tried, I mean, every single D4 season they try to like fuck with the game and like change. They tried to change a bunch of different skills to be like the premier skill for that season. And one time they made it Earthquake, and like the meta build was just jumping around, like putting a bunch of Earthquakes on the ground. And like any single time you had an Earthquake, it was like 60% more damage. So if you had like a shit ton of Earthquakes, then it was like giga damn. But the playstyle, I don't know, I just wasn't... It's my fault. Like, I do need to give more skills more of an effort, but it takes a lot, especially if we're going to be playing into the end game. And if I'm doing something I don't enjoy, it's kind of rough. Okay. We're offered 7 there. I'm not going to take it. I need to turn this fucking music down. Holy shit. We're just gonna spin. Give me an omen. There we go. We'll just keep racking up the juice. And then eventually try to kill T2 on him, I think.
Yes. These are our supplies.
Let me try to figure out accuracy real quick. We just got T1. Fuck. Sure, hit me with a... Give me a T1 res. Give me cold res. Fire res? Give me fire res. Okay. I might need to buy more quad tabs for potential gear. This one we did get, and then we rolled this rib and it hit like really low on the flat, sadly. But I think this could be an upgrade. It's got all max res on the prefix, and I think just in general it's got better overall stats, but we're losing out on the res for chaos res and then strength gains. So helmet, gloves, and boots, no strength. Rings, no strength. Amulet, no strength. So we can get strength basically everywhere on our gear. I just don't know how long it's going to take. Titan needed a little something, something. It was pretty sick to see. I think we just got fucked over. I don't think she dropped a map. Or if she did, it was this one. Anyways, all of these are a little scary. So back down to T14s for a sec. I want to see how difficult this is going to be. I take it back. Fuck. We need to run a T14. T15 for mod anyways. So this is not the worst. But it is pretty bad. Crit and extra. I think we'll be fine. Step. Why do I know step? Why am I worried about this boss now? Maybe I shouldn't be. I can't remember if this is the worm. If it's the worm, should be fine. I mean, the premier skill right now for warrior is just shield wall, which is kind of cool. So I feel like there's a lot of build diversity. So if you're telling me that bear mountain splitter is actually really strong, it's like that's fucking sick too. Then that means we got a lot of Maces has a few builds, bear druid has a few builds. God, I'm just getting overwhelmed right now by the fucking spawns, dude. Oh, I didn't figure out... Okay. Gotta figure out accuracy. Lunar Amulet is actually the base I want right now. We want as much ES as possible from anywhere we can get it. But yeah, Smith definitely had a smoother progression than this guy. Like the entire build was designed for it, right? I could honestly look and just try to get like a stronger T2 weapon that doesn't require like 400 strength on it. And I could probably still find different ways to increase the damage, but I haven't put in enough time on that front. We're also missing out on a lot of damage based on our runes. So we took like the bonded rune setup, right? And we don't even really have any like advanced ones. We're just getting extra life from it, essentially. I do have the one that gives you extra chaos and extra fizz. So if we hit the 3 and 5 on this weapon tonight, then I'll probably plug that in there. Seastorm Mantle, is that the #1 option? I think it is. Seastorm is #1. Dude, if this is Rust King, he's gonna get fucking ripped up. I can't tell if I'm missing or if it's just fucking... My leap slam's proccing aftershock and killing everything. Ooh, we can't regen over 50, I think. Yeah, fuck that guy. Yeah, we got impact on it. I'm using Bone Shedder as a sort of support. Armor break, leech. Anytime we click it, we should basically leech back up to full ES. Oh, this is a really good map for Ritual. I don't know if... I think we have our main skills on 18. So I do want to start running irradiated maps eventually. Try to get 19 and all that shit. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's been a while since we've had a rare weapon drop. That's been an upgrade. On our Amazon, we got spoiled, dude, when we were leveling. I got another one in Act 3 that was even stronger than the ones that we got previously, and it's just like back to back to back, like insane leveling maces. Meanwhile, this Druid has been on some rough times here. But I think getting to T14, T15 was the play, and it just took me a little bit to understand how important ES was, and where really easy ES scaling comes from. So we have 60% from the 3 jewels we're using right now as well. I did end up corrupting all of them, and we hit Chaos Res on one of them, so that's fucking dope. Oh, we're still not at max yet. Really close. I think we might go down a little bit, trying to get our strength back up. I haven't tried it yet. We're in Act 3, and I don't know if I'm gonna do it off stream or on stream or what, but I just felt like playing this character. I booted it up yesterday and was like, this is more up my alley. As well as just talking with some people who are watching. Like, it does seem like my videos tended to lean towards hardcore SSF. So anybody who's stopping by, I feel like they'd enjoy that as opposed to just clearing like softcore and fucking currency farming and all that shit. I think there was a combo of bleed and ignite there that was keeping our ES down. That was super weird. We're also still leveling, so we haven't even hit 90 yet. We're about to, though. Well, that'll be the other goal for today's stream. We'll just play till we hit 90. But I assume Bringer of Rain would be pretty good. I wanted to see ES and just how strong full ES is. But while leveling, we haven't really gotten a chance to try it out. We went full damage. It was a lot of fun. We went Giant's Blood, like Tree Fingers, from like as early as possible. And then, what else did we pick? We just got a Belly of the Beast in Act 3, which was kind of fucking sick. Oh, boss, I forgot. Belly flop, baby. I also forgot this guy's a fucking joke compared to the map boss. Alright, we got our 5, I think final 5 points. Yoink. Let's go clear out 2 more rituals. I also want to do some map farming in this league, just because it's really annoying when you're kind of map starved. But we just need to get a set amount of tablets going. I'm trying to think. On auto exert, I'm trying to think of. I mean, I think they're just going the route of using it gives you like way more war cries than you ever need, instead of just auto. Like the test on this is basically as soon as they add Righteous Fire, what does Righteous Fire look like? Because if they fully add Righteous Fire as an aura, no key presses, no whatever, maybe there's hope. But if Righteous Fire comes into the game and you got to do something for it, yeah, no, their philosophy is too far removed. Which I'm okay with that. I actually think, for me personally, auto exertion made PoE 1 more boring. But like, you can just not run it. And I have, you know, I've done like a combo of like only running on like 1 or 2 or something like that. So the flexibility it gives is nice. Maybe they'll do something like use 1 Warcry, proc all 3 or something like that. But yeah, it's gonna be, I feel like it's a hard sell. Any amount of automation in PoE 2 to Mark and Jonathan and their whole team right now. I mean, it might require charges. It'll be interesting to see. I just think their philosophy, hopefully, is that you can eventually get it to kind of be automated. What the fuck? Ugh. I want this fucking omen. I want a different omen, man. They're still gonna take it, though. Oh, god damn it. It's just a lot of cash. I'll rotate. Hey, we got it. Nice. And we weren't even in this map for that, so I'm happy. Let's go do this final abyss. I'm not gonna do this ritual. We're gonna run a 60% chance for us to not be fucking completely hosed. And if so, then we're gonna need to find 150 strength out of fucking nowhere. Bubonic Trail. Nothing too crazy. Ooh, interesting. I really don't know what they're gonna do with Marauder. Because it's gotta be Axes, right? So like I can't think of any. I need to pull up PoE 1 skills, but I can't think of any iconic axe skills. Like, it's going to be rage focused and it's going to be bleed focused, I think, maybe. And then swords is crit.
The currency it is true. These are our supplies. Gold is useless to me. Take it.
Got a lot of ints. Might use it. All right, give me the Emmy. Give me some crazy max ES on this. Oh shit.
Go on, quickly. I will make you.
Mana, max mana. Fuck you. Coward's Legacy. We've got a few.
A deal is made. So it is.
Omens. So suffix, 2 random. Gonna grab our weapon. Which is right here. Okay, so here's the plan. We've got increased fizz, we've got flat fizz, we've got 1 suffix. This is going to add 2 mods. This is going to add only to the suffixes. I have a perfect. I'm not going to use a perfect. We're going to overwrite the suffixes anyways. We'll use a basic. We got strength. Strength could be really good depending on what I go for. But now the thought is, without protecting anything, without doing anything else, we just hit it with a perfect Essence of Abrasion, hoping we hit one of the 3 suffixes. That's the plan. Last time we did this, we whiffed, and the weapon was like shitty. It was on the previous base step, so this is the first higher tier weapon that we tried this on. But I'm down to do it. 3, 2, 1, go. And we hit, thank God. And there's strength there. Holy shit. Let's fucking go. Okay, so now everything's deterministic. We've got only 1 battle. We used another on something else, and we've got 2 onslaught. So we're going to start with the onslaught and then use the battle. Hoping it doesn't rip the onslaught off. And we're going to do that first by hitting it with another Exalt. We got 6% attack speed. Not bad. Onslaught, don't hit the strength. Remove the life per hit, please. Okay. And now we want the battle to hit the attack speed would be fine. Or the strength, just not the onslaught. Because then we need to farm up another battle. And it hit the onslaught. Alright, that's fine. We'll wait until we get another battle before we try to perfect haste that bad boy. But he is good enough to actually use our shit on now. We do not have Iron Runes. Oh, fuck you, SSF. Fuck you, man.
What is it?
Where's my... Why can't I spec into runes on the tree, huh?
Yes.
Might actually spec out of these 4 points as well, and then just start going 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I'm down. Now we're gonna get some shrines. More rare mobs, more shrines, and enlighten. Get some XP going.
Speak.
Is that a thing you can do? If these are high tier runes, this will blow my mind. I also didn't know this guy existed. The fuck? This first playthrough on this character is the first time I think I saw him on the docks. How does this work? Is there a way to, like, get him to respawn those? We have a few bosses, boss maps up. Wait, what? Okay, so we got another monster damage, bleed, life, extra fire, shock chance. Down to go that one. We're gonna look for do I have it in the drop down or the pins? We have a bunch of wild woods. What I want is this guy, right? No, where is it? There it is. No, Silent Cave. There's a unique map where just when you do the bossing, you get all the runes. Got a bunch of Mansion in the Mists. I don't actually know what lineage drops from Mansion. I think there is one I might want. Viridian. I swear I had one of the rune setups, but I guess not. I might have just ran it. So we got to do a bit more exploring. Okay, strength. As well as how much strength have I taken off? Okay, so we have a shit ton of strength ripped off for dex. So that's actually the main issue. And the reason why we did that for dex was because of charge regulation. And I think if I take that out, we are also using 6 dex gems, but that's one of the strongest ways we can get some stats here. We also are definitely going to have to go down here. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 points. I don't feel like Molten Being is something we can take. 4 points there. Okay, so just 5 points then. So this, oh, this is 1.
Speak, old wolf, new tricks.
We could rip some small nodes like this. Like this chain isn't the most efficient, I don't think. So it'd be those 5 plus 4 here, because like nothing, like Molten Being is helping us on Fizz, so anytime we get hit by Fizz, it's always giving us some kind of adaptation stack, whereas if that wasn't the case, then it'll only be stacking if we hit Heli, which is fine, I think. I wish we could anoint that shit, but that's going to be forever until we get that going. I could rip one of these off. Could also go through this way instead, can't we? Maybe not. It's the okay, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. So we're not saving that much. But then we get this node into that node. Let me just do it real quick, see what we get to. And actually, never mind, I take it back. This costs so much fucking money. We'll pat down later, and then we'll figure out the gear first. So, like, any of these rolling... I think I was going to put Chaos in this one. We just haven't hit it yet. Any of the rings rolling with strength on them would be fucking massive. This comes with built-in strength on it. I don't know what I would put on the Ami. Could just go some kind of res, but we don't need any res on the Ami, actually. So maybe I just go Opulent? We can't. I don't think. I think Opulent's the suffix. So this is maybe what I do? We hit for the... Try to hit the 1 and 3? I'm down. Dex, alright. Bulk. These are the boots I was talking about. So we got 30% move speed. T3 increased, and then I think I just want to rib the prefix. And hopefully we hit flat, and then we'd replace... and then we'd path back down to this set of boots, so it's another 5. But maybe it's just worth going over some of these points here. I'm really spread thin on this character. Is this cheap? Is Guided Hand cheap? Fear. We only need Fear for Guided Hand, so this could be a major upgrade. When we're talking attributes, I kind of want to go here. Or accuracy, get some nimble strength going. I guess I could rip off a charm. I don't even think of that. We could pull all our charms off if I really wanted to fuck myself over. Yeah, get some rest, dog. Thanks for stopping by, though. I'm definitely having a lot of fun on this character. We could rip these points. And just get the damage elsewhere. I didn't realize that comes with the reduced attack speed there. It's just so much. 80% versus 3 points, which gives us 70%. I mean, that's just better, right? Yeah, I take it back. Fuck it.
Yes.
Time I turned over a new leaf.
These are so high value. I ripped them because we needed attributes, I think, somehow, but the more I look at this, the less certain I am. We're just going to remove Charge Rig. I'm going to make this change right now and just see what happens.
Find new soil.
We're 22 decks. We have 6 dex supports. Cooldown recovery on Seismic is fine to get removed, and then cooldown recovery on Covalence is not that fine. So attack speed on the auto is fine. Can put armor break back on it. That opens up 30 spirits, and that can give us precision. Both precisions? Oh, they're dex though. Okay, so we need 10 dex at least. Let me check how much this is actually doing. Cooldown 40 seconds without it. 50, yeah, fucking insane. Gotta run it. We're at 372. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So those 5 points will solve the dex issue. So we're really gonna dig deep into the belt's gonna fuck us over again pretty hard. But I'm okay just to trade off the damage with it, I think. Need 1 more points. And up to 384. Go here. We're chopping into our EHP now. I'm way less okay with that. Oh, what the fuck? What am I doing with the ruby? Hold up. What the hell? Just had a little sneaky ruby just chilling there. That was before I realized how important sapphires were.
Find new soil.
I'll see if I need this ints. I don't. Because okay, cool. Probably don't need this int either then. Oh yeah. Strength, if we want, we can take these 3. But actually we just get to put these 2 in. So our accuracy is fixed now. If we level up, we get it for free. So maybe that's what we're going to go do, but for now I'm just going to rip this off because we put the jewel on. How much? How many attributes do we have? 422 strength. And we need 489. 25 from itself. So 464. We need 40. We need 1 piece of gear with a good ton of strength on it, and we do not have it except for this helm, which is kind of sick. I could swap the amulets that we have for a different amulet that shores up our resistances. So this is fire, lightning. I have cold lightning. We don't have fire. Fire's our lowest. So our fire, lightning, chaos helm is a little too chunky for us to swap out. Then these boots were really good, but okay. Outside of the max life, those are all pretty fucking good rolls. That was a terrible roll. All attributes, okay. What is this is about to do? 438. And then our ES goes up, right? Life goes down, ES goes up. It's such a shitty amulet, though. I'm down to hit it with some perfects. I don't know if anybody knows. If you put global defenses on an amulet like this, does it always just rip the other global? Like the defense mod? Let me craft of Exile. Jewelry, amulets. Or no, wait, simulator? Emulator. Can I import an item? Emulator, copy. Import item. Alt control copy. Okay, and then if I hit it with a perfect essence of enhancement, what happens? Does it always rip? Undo. Hit it again. It doesn't. Okay. So there's a chance it could rip off max life? Yep. Alright, we're taking it. There's a chance it rips max life off. Where'd you want to go? It rips armor. Around 300 ES on that, Amy. I'll take that. So 438. I can just spam these rings. I don't think we have a collarbone. I thought we did, but I'm guessing I just instantly used it on something dumb. I think it was this ring, actually. We hit fucking T1 fizz. So, yeah, I'm down to just hit these with it's 3 exalts, and I mean, yes, life totally fine on the prefix, and then chaos. I mean, cold res would be insane, like quad resistance, but item rarity is huge. I'll take that. Max mana was expected. That's the most common, and now we have a suffix. So this is where you'd want to wait for a collarbone. It is high enough. I think I do wait instead of forcing it, but that's probably worth going over the more life here. I just want, I mean, item rarity at this point is something we're severely lacking on, so I'm down to start stacking it up a bit. 24? Ah, because it was on the amulet that we just put away. No, it wasn't. Okay. It's just our 2 rings. This character's a sad, sad character. Okay. Our gloves suck. Five strength. Did this have T1 max life on it before I just clicked it? Or did we just hit that? The only issue with this is we lose life leech. Oh, this is the item rarity amulet. Also pretty good. Alternatively, 12% reduced attribute requirements could be enough, but that's another 3 points that we don't really have to swap out. Maybe it's just guided hand going away, but it's just so strong. So Molten Being, let's just try to remove it, see how it feels.
Speak.
Old roots find new soil.
And then we don't actually need Fizz on one of them. We have this guy. So Venomous' Rune of Agony, which is percent damage as extra Chaos, which is kind of sick, and then 8% as extra Fizz. So I will throw that one in here, off rip. And then in the meantime, we can go for just a lesser Iron Rune. So these are our two weapons. We went from a 424 to around 581 base. Up about 100, which again, surprisingly, not too big of a jump there. But what you're missing out on is all of the extra damage and potentially down the line us getting access to 28% extra, and then another 8% extra as so 36% extra as Fizz, and then 13% extra as Chaos. And we didn't lose out on any attack speed, which is what I was actually planning on doing today, so. Where's Rolling Slam? Around 30k versus... Ooh. 1.5 times damage, basically, and that's not even showing... That might be showing extra, actually. Yeah, it is showing extra. The Chaos is almost like a non-issue. Let me see if this is better in the offhand. Is that almost identical? No, way better? Yeah, way better. Okay. Okay, what was I gonna kill with this? Temple? We're gonna go back into the temple and just gonna fucking die? Wait, where'd I get a 1 point back from? Put it back into yes. There's no yes. Oh, whoa. We don't even need that much strength anymore, actually. Holy shit.
We need to speak.
Old dog, new tricks.
I lied. Okay. Oh, we did. Cool. All right, we're at 2k life, 3k energy shield, which is where we started. But I feel like that's where we were getting up to with charge regulation. Meanwhile, we had to take charge reg off. We didn't have the energy. There was going to be a rune that lets you gain random charges anytime you gain a charge. And that was the plan with charge reg, so we'd end up getting all the benefits from it. We'll try that out later once we actually have access to it. Got, fixed our accuracy by just getting 80% increased accuracy with the 2 precision supports. Our damage went up by like 50% more on the stat sheet, and then even more outside of the stat sheet. And maybe we can poison? I don't know, but I'm down to do a boss if I have it. I don't think we have one just yet that I would want to run. Kulamox's fucking death trap for sure. I was almost dying on my smith, and that character was insane. So maybe we go do a citadel. Probably not though.
What is it?
I have yet to see. Oh, Measured Fury. We'll go get a Fractured Orb. Let's try that out. I don't want to do rituals. I guess we could do rituals. I don't want to think about it. Extra fire, shock chance. Okay. This is our new character. We got a shit ton more damage, I think.
Down, beast.
And we're never going to miss again, which was, I think, triggering me pretty hard in these maps lately. One thing we're really missing out on is area of effect too, though. Yo, we got... we just dropped a natty Cloak of Flame. That's pretty fucking funny. That might actually be worth it on some kind of setup. Oh, we'll go do temple. That's what we'll do. We got the weapon upgrade. We got a different amulet. You know, not an end-all end-game amulet at all, but a good amount of stats that we needed on it. I just realized we get to test the new hammer out on the worst boss in the game. I don't actually have an expectation on how much we're gonna do, but if we can clear 2 milli in a single stun, then we're gonna be really strong for, I think, T1, T2 boss setups. Damage-wise, those bosses aren't too crazy, I don't think. But there's some attrition if you can't kill them fast enough. I'm actually unsure on the Breach one. Breach one might be strong enough to kill with a few of his slams. Again, we are not getting offered omens. Want to spin, but again, I should probably hold off on using those tablets. Oh, we got a void. Oh yeah. Wait till he drops another void and then hopefully get him to blink out. Alright, he's out. Get another void up, please. Alright, come on. And go for the kill. Let's go, baby. We're running maps with like very, very, very low item rarity. And really low... What am I thinking of? Effectiveness? Where's the item rarity on this map? 129 was from the fact that we're running a cleanse map, and that's it. Yeah, okay. So running double precision and seeing every single time we actually auto attack, it's hitting, means that the earlier maps, accuracy was a big issue. Specifically on the bone shatter setup, when you're bone shattering and then it like chains to other mobs that are like further away from you, accuracy is just way fucking worse. And I haven't really noticed our ES, so we ripped as much life regen off the tree as we could, and just having convalescence again is why it's okay. So it was required that we cultivation orbed the belt and ripped that mod off and got like the specific mod that we got. So this setup isn't like super replicatable, but good to know that it does work. Oh yeah, friends. Okay, we'll see how this boss fight goes. Again, hoping to do like an easy 2 mil. But we might not even get to stun him, because this boss fight is stupid when it comes to stun build up. Nope, no clue. Fix your game. Fix your game, GGG. Just fucking auto attack him. There was, for a brief moment, we got to do our damage. Unbelievable. We'll test damage on a different fight. That was fucking ridiculous. Alright, gonna go try temple. Hopefully we don't die.
Choose what you need.
The fact that we just got Cloak of Flame is crazy. I'll think if I want to try to do any kind of setup with that. But that was not the plan. Just hit a T1 increased on the helmet. It's already way stronger defensively than the one we're currently wearing. Hopefully I don't forget about that. It's a huge upgrade. It's just going to be hard to get anywhere near those suffixes. Okay, this is my current temple setup. We don't have a medallion to stop the Spy Masters right now. But we would want to keep it alive. I have 3 of these things, and we might end up deleting all of them. I think they could just easily break the temple on hardcore SSF. And there's no easy way to get rid of them once you've had it. You just open the temple, close it 10 times or some shit. But I'm keeping them around just because. This path was leading to the Architect, so I actually did do the Architect before. But yeah, I'm down to go open this up, clear these other rooms first, and then this right here is the biggest issue. I've almost died in here a few times. It's really scary. I think the character right now is strong enough for it to be a non-issue, so we'll give it a go.
The old fox again?
Soul Core? Yo, Chaos Soul Core. Oh yeah.
This is what it's all about.
Uh oh, that's not good. These minions are fucking juiced. I gotta be careful against rares, I think. I think we need to be at max yes at all times. The default Spy Masters. Is it just a rare? No, it's just completed. Did this thing die? Or is there just nothing in here if it's level 1? The Unchained Beast. Where is he? There he is. He's not a humanoid, so he should be a joke. Interesting. Yuck. It's not a bad weapon. Yeah, it is. So our one-handed damage definitely went up. The dual damage should be way higher though, so once we actually fight a boss where I'm gonna weapon swap on a stun, should be happier with the damage. But looking at it, like none of this is really gonna be an issue in here, I don't think. I don't think we ever weapon swap on the Spy Master room because there's just so many fucking rares and they're all invisible and shit like that. Alright, buckle up. Some of the rooms running up to the rare, the unique, can be a little spooky depending on what, and how many rares are in each room. This one looks like there's nothing. Oh, this is only at level 2 now. Interesting. Okay, we're fucking slowed out of our mind. This is incredibly dangerous. There we go. I think it was just the combination of chill plus temporal. So something like that plus like the unique mob is gonna just annihilate us. So hopefully the rares in that room specifically aren't too crazy. That's not a good mod on this map. The chaos plants make it hard to do any damage with rolling slam, depending on where I want to go. But let's kill him first. Yeah, okay, we're doing way more damage than before. Right now the mobs have ooh. What's that one? Poison. 88% increased effectiveness, which is pretty fucking high for how much health they get. Alright, Panopticon next. Going max ES, try to clear out stuff before we get in, before we trigger the boss, if possible. Maybe not, fuck it. Okay, so she does just spawn in fucking rares in the middle of the fight. Okay, we're out of here. Can't do it. So we hit Resurgence, so we did actually go low life. Probably should have died there, but if you prep, then there's a chance you don't. But that's the Vaal temple that everybody's trying to do the snake setup on. And when it comes to SSF, it's just fucking brutal. So I might actually stop doing that. We're gonna have to close it as is, and I think this one is going away for sure. Yep. If that's the case, I'm down to start pathing more and more towards this Architects. Or I guess, never mind. Let's get these nodes. So this is a high-level rune and then a lineage. So we'll get up there, and then we'll go back over to that guy. Surgeon would be a lot of fun. I'll leave it open. Oh. Sure. We could run this. I'm down to run it. And then we're just gonna ignore this stuff in the bottom right.
What nonsense will the Vaal serve up this time?
Gonna have to do ritual again to get more resurgence omens.
She's not yet finished.
I don't actually know. Do you just get guaranteed stuff in these rooms? These high value rooms? On the softcore character, I just haven't run them in a while. Tyrion might be a fun fight to go for, actually, as well. As like a goal for the league. But I really don't know the fight at the moment. And the first time we did it, we got juked out by one of her abilities that was just like a DPS check, and I was just running around the whole time. I did see a version of the temple where you basically just go straight down and then just kind of do paths out in all directions, so might try that versus the snake. Rune cache looks like, yeah, no difficulty here. We just open it, pop it open, see what we get. Rune of Willpower. Interesting. That's kind of crazy. I don't know if that would fuck our mana regen up, but that's a really dope rune for us to get. 8% life converted, so what's 10%? 200? Good amount of ES on the chest piece, potentially. Oh, there is a beast in here. What are you doing in here, dog? My ES back. Alright, and this is Lineage, I think.
Curious. These
Ablation, no
are
clue.
strange
Offering,
gems.
GG. I could clear these first 3. Elite Legion is a decent amount of prayers in there. I'm down to go back. We just can't go through the next room. I've gotten a good amount of uniques from these armories. Alright, got nothing. What's that? That's fine. What happens? Whole thing? Good chunk. Dynamo? What upgrades surgeons? Figure it out later. Right, well. That was a lot. Always having like having a character almost die always stresses me out. 18 chaos res on a ruby ring. Fucking fire. We have a ruby. We do have one ruby. We have cold, lightning. We don't need cold or lightning. We're overcapped on both. So potentially I could go for the strength hit on this one. Or I could just pick one. And then it's like cold. Grab cold. And then swap the gloves out, because the gloves are total shit, actually. Maybe that's the way to go. So fire, cold, lightning is taken care of on the boots, which we might actually need. We got cold here on the... Okay. Anyway, yeah, we'll figure it out. We've been doing a lot of crafting today, but...
As expected. Go.
We do not have an Omen of Resurgence. We're gonna have to do some ritual to get that back up. Got a new weapon. Pretty major upgrade. Eventually we'll want to get Onslaught. More attack speed is super nice. More skill speed, more move speed. We haven't qualityed up most of our gear, actually. That's something else that we're slowly gaining armor scraps on, and I just want to use it on better gear than shit we have. I think maybe the shield is worth it. But just overall, the shield is kind of like a low... What? How much per? Yes, 3051. Every 2 clicks is 10 ES.
Speak.
Maybe it's worth around 100 ES at the end of it. Could also Omen of Light that off and go for a stronger flat eventually. But we'll probably want to do that on like a chess piece. But yeah, character's in an interesting spot. We did put a bunch of points down here. Ripped a bunch of points out of here, so we got some attack speed back. Got all of the damage back in close range. Strength is still a bit of a priority. Once we can figure that out in a better way, I think we'll be in a really good spot. We don't have Molten Being anymore, so this might be more damage incoming during maps, but probably not. And overall, today's, goals we hit. Our amulet isn't the best, but I mean, it's a strength base with all attributes on the suffix. We got fire res, which we needed. Threw on global res with a T2 max life, or max energy shield. So in general, not the worst. Like 4 good mods, 4-ish good mods, and then 2 completely dead mods, really. So still looking for an AMI. Let me actually see. Can we... Yuck. Greed, Ire, Envy. We don't have Envy. We gotta do some Delirium. I don't remember what any of these other, really... I think there was one here that I liked, and it was super easy to, it was just this. Disgust, Greed, Paranoia. don't know. I guess, oh, if we did pull these points out, maybe it is worth pathing away from this. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Nine this way, and we give up this. We'll see. We might end up changing the pathing all the way around again. We might path through Iron Slippers eventually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, yeah, so if we, but then we give up that Sapphire and we can't. I don't know. It's just 5 points here. We're really worn thin. And the amount of damage that we can do with just the mace setup is in a good spot. We didn't really show it off yet. And I don't think we have anything that we can casually show it off on. I wanted to do it on the temple, but that Panopticon is just too nutty. We do have a citadel. Do I have a map I'm comfortable running it on? Extra cold, less recovery. I'm okay with this one. We'll go run a boss. I lied. We don't have it yet. Oh, this one we do. So this is the Faradun Man. Extra cold on him, less recovery on him. Could be a little spooky. Tablets, do we have shrines? Because shrines would be nice. Or we want a Waystone drop chance, actually. Run these two. Try to get some shrines in the run up to this boss and then gun him down. I'm assuming he's going to be way easier than the temple boss. There's so many fucking shrines, dude. Jade Tiara. I don't actually know what that is. Is it skulls? Which, like, I think I know the name, but I don't know what it does. Oh, something bridal? We got a quad, we got a perfect essence of rune. We want the greater, man. We definitely do want to start running tablets with increased Waystone chance again, just to kind of juice our T15s up. did get chunked there. That was a little scary. So this map mod is a little rough, but on the boss itself, I don't think it's gonna be a problem. Holy fuck. This thing might be a problem though. And we have to run it. It's got so many good essences on it, goddamn. So I should get at least one convalescence up on it. Got interrupted. I'm gonna chill for a bit. Gotta wait for convalescence, I think. I can go back and tap. Is that a thing? No. Yeah? Yeah. This bridge setup is really bad for us, though. Oh, there he is. Nice. He just came through.
I need more time for that.
I think this worked. I think going in and out just reset the cooldown. Yeah. Oh shit. Ooh.
I need more time for that.
When it comes to very specific things, I'm willing to put in the time to just do some dumb shit for the reset. And in this case, there's like 3 really high value essences on this. Is this him? I think this is him right here.
I'm not ready yet.
He's like 1 hit away. After today's stream, I'm gonna swap back on Hammer of the Gods. Just so we don't have to do situations like this anymore. There we go, baby. That means we get to maybe run it back on our weapon. So slam it with Essence of Haste again, and then back to back with Battle, but I'll do that. Start the next stream. Ending stream on a whiff like that would feel kind of shitty. I mean, we could die here too, but I don't think so. Pretty sure this boss fight's gonna be fine. Let me actually get both stacks up again. The reason why this is a bit more of an issue, our regen, is because the map has less regen on it. Got the slam, yep. Alright, let's see how much damage the dual wield does. Yeah, we're chunking pretty hard on it. Is this a map with more life? Why does he have 4 melee? I'm a little surprised by how much life he's got. You fucking suck. You can't hit me, dog. Should be a kill. Let's go, baby. First Citadel down. The hardest one, maybe? Can't remember if they nerfed him or what, but... Double? Double Crisis Brag? Bro, we'll take 2. Let's go. That's a good way to end it. Mega upgrades. We did get a Scold's Bridle. I don't think that's a thing. Weird item. I don't know. But GG's had a lot of interesting progress today. Character definitely almost died. I don't know if we'll ever run the Panopticon again. It's just brutal out there, man. We'll hit this gem with an elk. Yuck. Every single one of our jewels is a 1 mod. It's just the increased energy shield, basically. Damage recouped as life is okay. LE damage, which we don't do. Max life. Quarterstaff bullshits. Chill duration. Flammability, none of it matters. This is the one where we hit 5% chaos on it, but otherwise, there's a lot of improvement that we could do on this character. Maybe even just going for turning. Right now, this notable is only giving us 40 spirit, so our ascendancy is a little whack, and Apocalypse is just sitting there staring me in the face. So maybe down the line we try to go some elemental setup, but next stream I'll probably clear the other 2 citadels out. Try to figure out a bit more on the gear side of things, but character's now in a really strong spot, I think. Definitely capable enough to kill Arbiter. Not Uber, but base Arbiter. So, could be the goal. Anyways, as always, thanks to anybody who stopped by, hanging out. Last stream we were talking about a lot of, like, what kind of long-form videos was I planning on doing? I don't know yet, but when it comes to the actual stream stuff, I think I'll probably come back to this character for a bit. Softcore was fun, but this character, we've got some actual progress. So every single time I pull it up, right, like we're working towards something. We almost hit 90. 90 is a pretty good sort of target to hit. If you're somebody who wants to get into hardcore SSF and you don't really want to overdo it in terms of like, oh, I want to push to T15s really fast and then boss clear and all this shit in like a bunch of time. Just getting a level 90 character is pretty good. After that, I think the experience spikes, so it takes way longer to get levels. But last league, we got up to 96 just kind of casually playing. The other part of hardcore that's kind of cool is that your character never loses XP. Whereas in softcore, I'm constantly losing XP. So anyways, gonna do it for me. GG's guys, and I'll catch you probably on Wednesday. I'm gonna go back to Monday, Wednesday, Fridays just for a bit. Try to stop the burnout.